Hello from Texas T's Red Barn. Got us an idea today. Gonna do some brisket. Yeah, I've got the parts to my pit boss. Got them all installed and everything. We're gonna see if we can destroy us a brisket today or tonight. Let's get to it. Alright, got us a pretty nice packer here. About 15 pounds. Got some decent thickness to it. Nice and thick. Folds over really nice. I like that. So, it means the fat's not too hard. Alright, we got it out of the package. See what we got here. So, man, I like that fold. But, nice and thick. Fairly thick. Point's a little thin, but we got to trim all this off, all that brown gray meat, but the rest of it looks really good. Not really much of a fat cap. I'll trim all this off here and all this hard fat right there, but really not a very big fat cap on it. Got more of that brown gray meat, so we'll cut that off before we do anything with it. Trim it up a little bit here on the back side. Try to get it down to about less than a quarter inch of fat on that backside. But that's not too bad to be easy to do. All right, we did get the brisket already trimmed up. I didn't video that part of it or my seasonings. But all I did was trim it up some, use a mustard binder, put mustard all over it. And then I use simple seasonings of garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper. Just simple, keeping it simple, Texas style. So we're going to get this baby on the smoker, let it cook for a while. We'll be back. All right, we got this brisket at about 165-ish internal. We're going to pull it off, wrap it in some butcher paper, throw it back on the smoker. Smoker's doing fantastic. Here we go. Quick wrapping job. All right. We're using butcher paper. Got the probe back in it. We're going to let this baby get up to about between 195 and 203. And we'll take it off there and throw it in the cooler and let it rest. Alright, as I said, I've replaced all this and it's working fantastic. I've got it set on 275. It's showing actual temperature 275. But the problem I've realized with these is where the thermostat or the little tip probe is. It's underneath the water pan and just a couple inches above where the little heat box is against the wall down at the bottom. So it's definitely a lot hotter there than what it would be higher up inside of this thing. So I've taken one of the probes that you plug in there and I've put it on the rack where my meat is, and it's shown to be 239. So I was cooking at 225 and then 250, but with that temp probe right where the meat is, it was down to like 190, 200, 202. As it got hotter, but not enough. Good Lord, it took me 36 hours to do a brisket. So I decided, all right, I'm gonna crank it up 275, and that's brought my probe where my meat actually is sitting at. Well, now it's at 240, which is fine. So anywhere from 225 to 250, I'm cool with. But that's how I've compensated for it, is put a probe on the meat rack and use that temperature there. But it is regulating correctly, so I'm quite damn happy with these parts they sent me. Thank you, Pit Boss. It's doing what it's supposed to do. You just need to raise that temp probe up higher up in these smokers. What you need to do. Anyway, we smoking and we rocking, baby.
Well, we really don't have the bark and crust I wanted, so I guess from a low temperature in the beginning. So I guess I'll have to try again and do some more cooking. All right, we're just gonna do a little bit of slicing, separate this point from the flat, set it over to the side. We'll probably cube that up and make some burnt ends out of it or something. Now we got it all finished up here, cubed up the point, sliced up our flat. It's all right. It's got a good flimsy feel to it and pulls good, so it's all right. Not bad. Tastes good, but a little dry, so I had to make some au jus out of the drippings and stuff. We're just gonna pour it all over and make total goodness.